this is going to be a bit more of a serious vlog. We had a tornado come through our town last night, and it's crazy. Hello, hi everyone, my name is Maile.
I'm Eric.
And first and foremost, we are completely safe. That is number one amazingness, but there is a lot of damage to our neighborhood, to our town. Everyone pretty much is out of power. So the first thing I want to say is this is not a clickbaity video. Like, I don't want to make light of this situation whatsoever because we're conditioned in Oklahoma to deal with them and pretty tough about it. It's still a huge traumatic event, and I certainly don't want to come across as anything other than very genuine and informative, I guess, in this video about what it's like to deal with a tornado. I thought it would be very fascinating to show you, and maybe informative as well, although we are no experts by any means. We just thought it would be cool to document our experience since the tornado came through last night. So what happened was, at about 9:30 last night, there had been tornadoes throughout Oklahoma all evening. I had been keeping track of the news. I knew it was going to hit us around 9:15, 9:30. I was laying in bed with Esme, who is horrible with storms. She hates it. She just has to snuggle right by you and burrow under things because they scare her. And we got the sirens going off in our town. If you don't know what a tornado siren is, it basically, once there's a weather alert, the whole town, the siren goes off.
Poles all over our town with sirens attached to them
to alert people to take shelter, to go to their safe space, which may be like a hallway, a bathroom, a closet, or ideally a storm shelter or a basement. Thankfully, we have 2 storm shelters, one outside and one in our garage. So we immediately hopped up with the dogs and went and sat in the storm shelter for about an hour, watching the news and feeling crazy winds. And I mean, it was pretty scary at a couple points where the newsman was literally saying, "Shawnee, it's not looking good. Shawnee, it's coming for you. Shawnee, take cover right now. Take your tornado precautions." I think he said that the tornado that hit us the eye of the tornado was over a half a mile long. And it's odd because normally when tornadoes come, it's always a close call for Shawnee, but they always go just north of us where there's just like highway and more foresty area. So we've had lots of damage like on the outskirts of town from tornadoes many times before, but it's never hit our actual town like this for years and years and years. Our next door neighbor, Berkey, was saying that the last one he can remember that hit town like this was in the 70s, and he was a student at the college that's in our town then. So but man, it's just so, it's scary, but also a really good reminder that our stuff doesn't matter, you know what I mean? And that everyone in our family is safe, we're safe, everyone in our town is okay. So I'm going to show you the tornado damage now that we sustained to our house. We went outside afterward and our whole chimney fell down. It's going to be a mess to clean up, but that's okay. So I'll show you that damage real quick. So this is what our neighborhood looks like. There's tree limbs down everywhere. Nobody has power. Our front didn't really get hit that bad. You can see we need to mow and weed, but there's trash everywhere, shingles all in our yard, I think from other people. So all in all, the front really didn't get too much damage. It's the back that got so much. Let me show you. I'm shocked this tree didn't drop more limbs, but you can see a couple limbs hanging from this tree. You can see our hammock got caught up in the fence. The fence is completely pulled. And then we've got more branches. Our neighbors, this tree was giant. It completely fell over and is in our fence. And then our entire chimney fell off. Oh, it's so bad, you guys. It's so bad. But it could have been so much worse. That's why I laugh. Like, at least it was just this, you know? So there's just debris from, I think, the ceiling everywhere. Our poor hammock. Look, the rest of our chimney is in our neighbor's little yard. Our fence is completely, look at that tree. Isn't that insane? It fell between our 2 fences. Crazy. But that's the rest of our chimney over in the neighbor's. Insulation from the wall. Oh, it's just so bad. Our grill stayed where it was. Nothing else over here did though. Our table blew down, our umbrella blew off. Yeah, but overall could have been much, much worse. So we're very glad that it wasn't. So one of the things on the to-do list today, other than picking up limbs and debris and stuff, is to get the ladder up here and make sure that we don't have a gaping hole in our house that we need to cover. Like look at all that got ripped off. Oh, it's bad. Okay, so now that you've seen that damage, let me show you what we're about to do now, which is drive around town. Number one, looking for some place for power. I don't think there's gonna be a place. Maybe some coffee shops or something will have power. I don't think so. Most of the town is completely out. We're gonna drive to Midwest City to get coffee because we need coffee. That's a news helicopter that's been flying over our town all morning long. Crazy. We're in my Aunt Nikki's neighborhood. This is a huge tree that's down. Oh my gosh. We just stopped to talk to my Aunt Nikki, but look at that tree from this side. It is completely and totally uprooted. Isn't that insane? So all of the stoplights are down. So people are just treating them like four-way stops. The thing is, everybody's out and about. Everybody is going to talk to neighbors, talking outside, checking on people, making sure everybody's okay, helping where they can. Like, there's already chainsaw noise and people driving around helping people clear out their yards. Like, that's how Oklahoma does it. You know, we don't like a lot of things about Oklahoma, but this is one that we do like. Is in times of need, Oklahomans are here for each other. Sorry, I'm very distracted because I'm just looking around at all this crazy debris. Wow, it's insane, you guys. Our whole town is wrecked. This is so insane. This is a restaurant in town that's super popular, completely destroyed. Oh, you might not be able to drive down here, Eric. Power line completely down. Look at this gas station's roof. Oh my gosh. This power line completely down. I mean, it's gonna be days before we have power again. Look at that. Completely and totally. Look at that poor house. Oh my gosh, this is awful. The front of their property, the front of the restaurant just completely, that is so awful. Oh my gosh, debris everywhere. Oh my gosh, that is horrid. This is a main street of Shawnee. Limbs down everywhere. Damage to roofs. Look at that. Okay, look, this is the college in our town where Eric and I both went. This is the roof of one of their buildings completely blown off. This AT&T roof is horrible. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. There are just signs everywhere down and wow. There's no power, zero power anywhere, hardly. My grandparents thankfully have power, and so we're probably gonna go over there and shower later. Another reason I'm filming this is to show my parents because they're not here, and my mom is like the biggest tornado weather aware person ever. So she actually slept through this last night because she was so tired, but this is absolutely crazy. We are in a neighborhood that got hit so bad, you guys. Oh my gosh, this is making me very, very sad. Look at all this. Oh, these poor people. Is this a nursing home?
We can't get out here.
Okay, we are like stuck where we are. You just need to go back the exact same way you came. All right, we've made it to Starbucks and we've got our devices charging and coffee coming, so that's good. We've both communicated with work and neither one of us are going in today, so we're just gonna chill here for a little bit while our devices charge and then hit up Lowe's for some cleanup materials we'll need, hit up Target for some like pantry shelf-stable items since we're probably gonna be out of power for at least a couple days, and then head back home. So, all right, we are headed into Lowe's now to look at some fencing supplies to just put a temporary border so we can take our dogs out. So, into Lowe's we go.
You want to try that?
All right, so we've made it to the fencing area. There's a bunch of different options. I think we might go with this silt fencing to just block off half of the yard, the half that's not super damaged. We also talked about getting this stuff. I think that might be our best option, honestly. All right, on to Target. We got everything we need. We got some lights too. So on to Target now. In we go to Target. Okay, so we just need to get like some shelf stable things that will last us for lunches and dinners and snacks and breakfast for the next couple of days. The nature of us eating more at home and eating more healthy meals all around is that all of our food at home is fresh food in the fridge that we're keeping shut in hopes, but we're probably gonna lose it all. It's not a lot, so it won't be a big loss, but we don't have a lot of just like pantry stuff to get us by, so that's what we're gonna get now. Right, Scrimpy? That's what shopping with Eric is like. It's gonna be a fun couple of next days.
We're gonna get sick. We need some protein.
We are gonna get
beef
sick.
jerky or something.
Because here's the problem, we don't have a way to even boil water because all of our stuff is electric. So we're also gonna go look at the camping section to see if there's like a little stove or something that might work, but I don't know. I don't know if we need to go that overboard. It's just probably gonna be a couple days, so we shall see what happens. Eric didn't even let me stop and look at the books. Can't even have any fun today. All right, we are trekking back to Shawnee from Midwest City where we just were, and we're gonna go get started on the yard, picking up all the debris and getting the temporary fence line blocked off for their dogs. Okay, so it looks like our neighbors have taken down their portion of the fence, so we just have ours right here, which is so crazy that it has stayed up so well as compared to their wooden fence. You can totally see the hole in the roof now. It's light, so we are running out of time today because life goes on. We've got my cousin Abby's show tonight. She's playing Jo in Little Women the musical tonight for her senior year musical at her college, and we're gonna leave at 4 o'clock today because traffic's gonna be crazy getting there. So all we're doing is putting up this fencing to block off this area from our dogs, and then we will clean everything else up tomorrow. Since both of our works are being so accommodating, we've got time tomorrow to do it. So we're gonna put the fence up. Here we go. All right, so we've got the butts out here in this secured little area. I think we've got this. It's by no means perfect, but it'll definitely work. And I think he's gonna pull it all the way around and then close them into the wall here, just so we can easily keep an eye on them. We can totally control the debris that they're getting in and stuff like that. So Eric is gonna finish this up real quick. He said he doesn't really need my help and he'll let the dogs run around out here. I'm gonna go in and make us a bag of stuff to get ready with for the show tonight. We're gonna have to go to my granny's because she, of course, she has power at her house. So we're gonna have to go over there to get ready tonight. So since we still don't have power and won't for a while, and I'll put away like the groceries and stuff that we got and things like that. So that's what we're doing. The great news is our hammock stand survived. Right, Eric?
That was the most important thing.
So I didn't show any inside damage yet, so I thought I'd show you the inside damage. We just mostly have ceiling debris. This is our skylight in our guest bathroom. Just completely fell out. So that's lovely. We had, you can't really see, but oh, you kind of can. We had all kinds of debris in the hall. In here, just debris that came through the fireplace after I'm sure it ripped apart. Minimal, very, very minimal. Not a lot at all. Gunk all in the fireplace, but truly not nearly as bad as it could have been. And we have debris in the kitchen, debris all through this hallway. All right, Eric did a great job. So this is all staked to the ground. They have a little pee area, but they can't access all the debris or any sort of gaps in the fencing. So this is perfect. Great job, Scrimpy. We are officially on our way to my Gigi's to shower and get ready for the show tonight. I'm so tired, but gotta persevere. So here we go, off to Gigi's. We're at my grandparents' house. I just showered and got dressed. Eric is showering now. My papa's back there doing something. Emma, my cousin's in the other room working. So we're all just living out of this house right now. I'm doing my makeup so we can go see the show. We're gonna go see the show. And so I'll just catch you tomorrow for when we start cleanup in earnest.
What up? It's your boy, Got Scrimp, here with another lawn cleaning video. Like and subscribe to the channel for all your lawn cleaning needs.
Oh my gosh, you're so weird. It's the next day. Eric has graciously offered to just put his headphones in and go take care of the mess in the backyard. And in the front yard too, although the front yard looks
There's some shingles and stuff.
Shingles and stuff that need to be picked up. But so you're gonna go do that.
Yep.
And let me lay in bed and relax because you're a very nice husband.
Yep.
Let's check in on Scrimpy. I feel bad because we are very much like, we do things together as a team. We don't have traditional, you know, marriage roles or whatever. We are very much like equal partners. Where is he? But man, when he was like, honey, why don't you sleep in and I'll just plug my headphones in and I'll get this done. I was like, really? That is the nicest thing I've ever heard. So let's check in on him and see how he's doing. He's a good boy. Oh my gosh, it's just so much. Looks like the table survived and the chairs survived. How you doing?
Doing good.
Landlady's contractor guy was supposed to come by and cover that in plastic. I don't see any plastic, so hopefully he comes by today at some point and covers it. But the weather's gorgeous outside right now. It's crazy. You know what's even more crazy is, do you see that birdhouse right there? It did not come down. That's insane. Our freaking chimney came down and that birdhouse stayed up, which is a good thing because it is chocked full of nests and so many birds live there. I really want to clean it out and give it a makeover, but like, I can't upset their habitat, you know what I mean? So if anyone knows tips and tricks on how to clean out a birdhouse to make it better for them, let me know down below, because it's like the roof is popping off because it's so full and cram-packed in there. So I would love to help them, but I don't want to ruin their home either. Look at him, he's so cute. He's such a good husband. I'm so happy I don't have to do any of this. Nice. So essentially he's just carrying all this stuff all the way to our curb, and when tornadoes happen like this and there's lots of debris to clean up, the city will dispatch like extra cleanup services, and the trash will come around multiple times and just pick up everybody's stuff. So you can see like our neighbors have limbs there, our neighbors have all their limbs there. So we're just, you set it at your curb and the city comes and sends the trash people to pick it up. But we were talking to one of our other neighbors this morning in the backyard, and yes, I'm outside in my robe because who the frig cares, you know? I'm covered, whatever. We were talking to one of our neighbors in the backyard this morning, and we were just talking about how fortunate our neighborhood was. Even though our neighborhood did get hit really hard, there are some other neighborhoods that got hit way harder than our neighborhood. And you know, it just puts things into perspective that yes, our chimney fell down and our backyard is completely trashed and our fence is in need of serious repair. Look at that muscle. Are you kidding me? But our home is 100% livable. There's no inside damage really. It's way better than a lot of people in our town fared, even though we have damage. So thankful for that, and just my heart breaks for the neighborhoods that, you know, their homes were destroyed. It's going to take months for our town to be back to normal. Some areas of town will probably never be back to normal. Some businesses won't make it through the closures that they're having to do because of their damage. So it's crazy. Okay, so Eric took care of the backyard except for one giant piece that our friend Brad is going to come over and help him move later. The worker guys showed up to cover the chimney. They're working on that now, so that is prime, wonderful, good. I just packed a bag. We're going to go to my granny's here in a little bit to charge stuff and hang out for a bit, take showers this afternoon. Okay, sorry, interrupted because the guy that was fixing the chimney knocked on the door and needed to talk to us. So hey Scrimp.
If I would have waited like an hour and a half longer to clean up the backyard, would have had to done like 25% of it.
I'm sorry. So where are they going to put all that siding? They're apparently reusing the siding.
In the backyard. They're carrying it back to where I took it from.
So now I am going to take care of this mess. And then I'm going to vacuum all the spots that need to be vacuumed from the debris. Then life goes on. We've got carpet cleaners coming today. They're still coming apparently. They don't need power to do it. They get power from their truck. And then we're gonna go to my granny's. So let's just do a snap to make it magically clean. Wow, would you look at that? Don't look at the dishes. We're leaving the dishes because I'm not about to wash dishes in cold water. It's just not happening. Now I'm gonna vacuum. Yeah. You guys wanna know something really funny? So I'm sitting in our very empty bedroom that we just emptied because we're having it deep cleaned, the carpets deep cleaned, because they're just so, our carpets are so thick, so cream, they just get dirty so easily. So we have them cleaned fairly frequently. But I just tried to plug the vacuum cleaner in and vacuum the bedroom. And you know, I had talked earlier about vacuuming the hall and all the debris. There's no electricity. I don't know why I thought I could vacuum, but I can't. So we're just sitting here laughing about that, huh, Scrimpy? All right, so let me show you the progress out here. Everything is cleared. It's still kind of a mess and needs to be mowed, but that can be done later. And they got the chimney all covered, so we are good there. So we will just leave this temporary fence up until they are done working on the chimney. They said they would come Monday or Tuesday next week to start the process and then also do the fence. So we're probably looking at a week, maybe 2 weeks of repairs, but really that's it. So I feel pretty good about this. Eric and I are gonna go maybe work on the front yard today and mow the front yard at least. But we'll see what else comes of the process. But for right now, we are as cleaned up as we're gonna be right now, so that's good. Okay, we're at my grandparents' again, showering. It's pretty much just gonna be this till the power comes back on, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.